Hey, it's a gloomy day today, so I thought we might get some floof right away. Yeah, hi. Oh, me too. I needed some floof. But don't worry, we still got the mug. I hope I nailed that. We are here with day 14. In addition to this being a rather gloomy day, it is also the 15-year anniversary of my bat mitzvah. Anyway, the jar is looking kind of empty, huh? Let's dig in. The Simpsons version of People I Know. This is from my friend Matt. Okay, I'm gonna try and paint my family as if we were on The Simpsons. Let's do it? I'm really nervous for this one. Mostly because I don't draw people well. I think it'll be okay because these are cartoon characters, so I don't have to get super intricate with like shading and like the little creases when you smile and like eyelashes. Do the Simpsons have eyelashes? We're about to find out. I have a picture my family and I took on the day of my college graduation, which was about 5 years ago. 6 years ago. Today is the day of feeling old, I guess. It's a gloomy day outside. We feel old. It's great. I am going to start by putting like a couple of cartoony trees and like a bright blue sky with some stark white cartoony clouds and then like some bushes behind that. But here's also the thing. This is the wedge that I'm working with. I think I need to sketch, otherwise this isn't gonna work at all. So let's just get a pencil. So if I have like my dad here, me here, and my mom here, that'll be a thing. And then like a cloud, a puffy cloud, right? And then herself coming down like that. And then my cap, which is just, you know, a cap. And then his self, and also his self, and then me. Apparently I don't have a neck. And then me, and then the rest of herself, right? Because we're standing kind of arm in arm. There's her, and there's, yeah, and then there's like a collared shirt, and then here's like my graduation gown. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's try it. So luckily, the one nice thing with cartoons is there is a huge lack of shading. I don't need to do anything fancy with the sky color, right? I'm just gonna put that there, and that's gonna be the sky. I'm not even gonna bother with some cartoon trees. There's no time for that. Here we go. So I'm gonna take my 1/2-inch brush, and we're just gonna go in and fill in everything that I outlined. Right, like this. And I am gonna try and make this as opaque as possible. Right, so that might mean a couple of coats, but we'll speed through that a little bit. And for this, because I want there to be, like, I want the clouds to be white. Okay, these are cartoon clouds, they are perfectly white. There's no gray unless they are all gray. I am painting around it. I want no color to bleed through, so we're just doing it like this and sort of going around, carving that out. Oops, well, now he has a flat head. That's okay, I'm gonna give him hair. My dad has a very nice full head of hair. My mom has some real pretty hair too. So we got some pretty hair that is dark brown. Right, we're a family of brunettes, and so when I use the brown paint, it's gonna cover up this blue, no problem. I just want, hey Andrea, why aren't you using a smaller brush to carve out those details? 'Cause I'm lazy and I don't wanna get my other brush. Let's go down here. Just gonna fill in this whole thing, and I'll decide later if I want to put in the shrubbery. Must bring me a shrubbery. We already brought you a shrubbery. No longer the knights who say ni. We are now the knights who say iki 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 patwang. When I was at C2E2, now that I'm making Monty Python noises, when I was at C2E2, we saw We saw some people cosplaying as the French knights from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That was cool. They did such a good job. They were shouting insults at everybody. I said fetch la vache and they threw an inflatable cow at me. It was a grand old time. Now while that is drying down, before I do a second layer, I'm gonna do the cloud. Brush 5. I'm gonna do the cloud. And it's just white. It's just white paint. Straight white paint. We just going, yeah. What's nice about not painting over this and then painting with the white paint is I don't have to wait for the blue to dry so that it won't mix with the white paint, because the part that I'm painting is blank canvas. If you got the detail brushes and the patience, you can absolutely outline an area and then not have to wait for the background to dry. Hey Andrea, are you just stalling and painting the background and stuff before actually getting into the hard part? Of course I am. I think because I'm saving the hard part for last, I'm gonna start by painting the outfits first. So, oh, that's not my picture. That's my Simpsons reference. So my dad's wearing this blue shirt and it's got some white pinstripes on it. My gown is green and my mom's shirt is pink. So let's do that. Let's get blue, white, green, and pink. Let's do it. Now I'm actually gonna start with my mom's shirt first because I found this Simpsons reference picture. I literally Googled Simpsons with brown hair. I'm focusing on the mom here because his dad looks nothing like mine, but I'm focusing on her because she also happens to be wearing a pink dress and has very similar hair to my mom. Let's make some pink. Get some white, a little bit of red, mixing that together. Okay, so she has a collar like that, right? And she's sort of turned. Where's her waist? Here? Here? Sure. Oh no, I don't know how I feel about this. Welcome to the episode where I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, I don't know what I'm doing ever. Okay, let's look back at the Simpsons picture. So we've got this. And the collar comes down like that, okay? Sure, yes, awesome. But hers is long sleeve, so I'm gonna make it long sleeve. Cool. Yeah, that looks like a shirt. Awesome. Sick, tight, sweet. That looks like a shirt. What's also nice about cartoons is that the details can just be black lines. I don't have to do funky shading. I'm gonna go get Flatsy and some black paint. We're gonna do it. Flattening the brush, making sure it's nice and like a line. I'm scared. It's okay. Collar. She has a collar. Okay. And it's a button down. So it's gonna go like that. And then go down to there. So it's just gonna go like that. Go. There we go here. Oh, this is new. This is a new experience. Just outline everything pretty much. Cool. And give her a cuff. And I'm gonna take the very, very, very corner of Flatsy and do some buttons. We got button, 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 button. Oh dear. Button, button, button. I don't know if that's an accurate number of buttons, but it's what we got here. Yes. Part of the Simpsons animation is that. Giving her some shoulders. Some nice, kind of thick shoulders. Sorry, Mommy, I gave you very thick shoulders. Let's give her some blue jeans. Okay, so I'm just gonna take some blue and add like a little bit of white to it. Just make it sort of a denim color. Okay, so all I did was I mixed together some of this blue, some white, and some black to sort of gray up that blue. I'm gonna use that for her blue jeans. It's rather dark, but she wears dark jeans a lot, so I'm okay with it. Ooh, her hand has to go there. Her hilarious Simpsons hand has to go there. Okay, I'm gonna leave a little bit of a gap. I don't know how big the hand is gonna be, but it's there. So I'm just gonna leave a little bit of a gap for a hand. I'm just gonna do the little lines to show that she has, like, legs. Yay, my mom has legs. But since I'm already working with blue, I'm gonna do my dad's shirt. And his shirt is actually sort of a denim blue, but a little bit lighter. I don't want it to be as dark as this. So I'm just gonna add more white to this. Yeah, see what that did? That's nice. Actually, I really like that color in general. Let's just, yep. And I'll go in and do the white stripes later. Maybe a little bit lighter. That still looks a little gray. Okay, just added a little more white. There it is. Okay, I like that better. Adding a little bit of a color can actually change a lot in your painting. Now, I have not seen a lot of The Simpsons. I never got super into it. I'm more of a Family Guy gal. But I mean, I think The Simpsons is funny. From what I've seen, like, it's funny. No offense to The Simpsons. I feel like most people who are like, oh, you're a Family Guy fan? You must hate The Simpsons. Did you know that they're derivative of each other? It's like, dude, yeah, they're all cartoons meant for adults. Not to mention they've done crossover episodes. Like, they recognize that they're very similar. So leave with your criticism of one person liking one over the other. Get out of here. Maybe I just, while I'm waiting for that to dry before putting on the pinstripes, I will define, because black can sort of just be put on wet paint anyway, I'm gonna define his collar and his buttons and stuff and then put the stripes on after that. I'm still just using Flatsy. Flatsy is my trusty brush, apparently. Flatsy is my trusty gal. Okay, and he's got a collar. Sort of going out like that, and then curving in. And then, you know, the buttons, or the button down area comes down like that. Cool. I'm trying to make it look like it's not buttoned all the way to the top. I don't know how that's going, but we're working with it. Yeah, we are working with it. Okay. And then he has, you know, an arm. See, there's tennis elbow and there's Simpsons shoulder. That's the difference we're working with here today. Cool, let's paint my graduation gown. Now, this is The Simpsons, so we're gonna be using a lot of yellow anyway, so I'm just gonna get this going and mix it with my blue to make the green anyway, because I'm gonna be using a crap ton of yellow. Just gonna put it over there. Yeah, oh yeah. That's probably still more yellow than I'll actually end up using. Sorry, y'all. We're back to brush 5. Oh, I need to give brush 5 a nickname. What do we think? I use brush 5 a lot. I'm gonna call 5 Trusty. We've got Flatsy, Outlaw, and Trusty. Love it. Let's make some green. Now it's that really dark, what I call navy green. Now, I don't know if navy green is the proper terminology, but I just think there's navy blue. Why can't there be navy green? Like, tell me you wouldn't call that navy green. It's navy green. Here we go. Now I have my, like, graduation white collar across the side. So the side, across my neck. So this is the neckline of that. Coming down. Like so. And carving it out. Yes, okay. Okay. Just gonna do the whole thing. I'm gonna lighten it a touch. Yep, that was a touch. That was hardly anything. Didn't make a difference. Okay, a little, I guess. Just sort of looks grayer. That's fine. I'll go with it. It's fine. Cool. And we back to Flatsy for some detailing on my gown. Get that black paint with that flat brush. And I've got the seam going down the middle. Got the seam going down the middle, and you like can barely freaking see that, but it's there. I swear it's there. And then there's like the folds on the side. Cool. And I don't know why I'm concerning myself with so much detail. These are cartoons. Matt, you'll have to tell me. I wonder if there is an episode of The Simpsons where like Lisa graduates from something or something like that. In fact, I found a GIF, so it's just gonna keep twitching in the background. Sorry about that, but I found a GIF. Okay, I'm covering up those lines and I'm starting over with the detailing on my gown because I'm gonna make it, because we're focusing more on the Simpsons idea. We are focusing more on the fact that these are supposed to be the Simpsons. And so I'm going to model the detailing off of a Simpsons graduation looking thing. I'm still gonna give myself that collar because I like it. So it looks like there's like a line across like that. It's like I can picture what I want it to look like in my head, but I don't know how to put that into my hands. Like I have an idea of exactly what this is supposed to look like, but I can't actually rather frustrating. But there's like, okay, so there's like, there is the seam down the middle, right? Graduation gown. So you're gonna have that seam down the middle. If the black paint would just show up, that'd be nice. Seam down the middle. That, cool, but there's like these lines here. Cool. Smaller, bigger, smaller. Cool, great, awesome, fantastic. Leave it alone, Andrea. Cool, let's give my dad some white stripes. Okay, so I am flattening my brush into the white, just to get it nice and flat and nice and white. And we're just gonna tap in some stripes. Stripe, 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 stripe. Oh, those got thick. That's okay, I don't even care. Yes, I do, but I'll deal with it later. Okay, he needs buttons, duh. Just dipping the corner of the brush into the black paint. His buttons are on this side. So, do you guys know why buttons on women's shirts and men's shirts are on different sides of the shirt? This is what I heard. I don't know. I haven't seen the patent for button-down shirts, but they're on different sides so that women can help their husbands dress themselves. Is that not the dumbest thing you've ever heard? I understand, like, you know, it's kind of cute helping your man with his tie. Like, that's kind of cute. But he should be able to button his own frickin' shirt, regardless of the time period. He should be able to put on a shirt. Ah, I can still delay things. I can do my hat. So, let's do this. Hat. I believe they call the actual like flat part of your cap, or they call it your cap and your like mortar board, which I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What is a mortar board? Like brick and mortar? Rick and Morty? Is Rick and Morty called Rick and Morty because brick and mortar is a thing and they're trying to hold the universe together? Anybody? Someone tell me if this is the truth. I'm just trying to give myself a widow's peak with this cap, because I just remember that being part of the shape. Yeah. Yeah. This cap is way lopsided, but part of it's behind my dad's head, whatever. Okay, I am still gonna delay actually doing the face and the skin and all of that, and I'm gonna do a second coat on the background. While I do that though, because you don't need to watch me paint the background again, I'm just doing a second coat. I'm literally doing the exact same thing as I did before. maybe a little dry time break. Okay, Ray, you're breaking my concentration. We have come to the time of the face. I'm gonna try and do just the big round eyes for all three of us, but I think we need to turn everybody yellow. Okay, I've got Trusty 5 here. Let's hope you live up to your name. And we just got pure freaking yellow. And they only have 3 fingers. I'm gonna give her her hand real quick because this gap is creeping me out. Yep, cool, great, done. Beautiful. Okay, to shape out her freaking face. Here's her neck. Because neck. The Simpsons they don't really have chins. Their necks sort of go into their mouth. Right? So it's gonna go up like that, and then this part, like the lip, is gonna go like that. Oh man. Do I just paint the whole thing yellow? I'm just gonna paint the whole thing yellow. I don't know if that's the right move, but it's what I'm doing. Okay. But not that top bit, because that's where I want her hair to go. Okay, we're moving. I need white paint to shape the head a little bit better because the yellow is not covering up this blue very well. So let's do that. I'm still sticking with Trusty. But the neck, it like goes up and into the mouth. Okay, and then that comes up like that, and there's the shape of her head. Okay, and then I'm gonna cover that up with the yellow to give it the shape that I want. Yeah, that's much better. This was not gonna cover up the blue in the slightest. Yeah. Hey, that kind of looks like the shape of a head from The Simpsons. Sick. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing for each of us. I'm gonna get back into the white paint and sort of shape out exactly where I want everyone's head to be. Oh, and I'm also gonna give myself my collar. Yeah, I need my collar. Hello. It's a cool collar. I earned it. I want it in this picture. Painting. It's not a picture. It is not a picture. My super freaking cool collar. Dope. Okay. I don't know why I tried wiping off my brush. We're still using the white. I'm gonna give myself pretty much the same shape face as my mother. And let's get to my dad's face, who is facing the other direction. So we just need to make sure he's facing the other direction. Okay, so neck, whatever. Chin into lower lip, upper lip smiling. I'm gonna give him his eyeball there. Cool, I'm seeing it. Oh, I'm seeing it. Okay, let's go back into that yellow and give me some yellow features. So I've got my neck right there. I've got my entire head a little bit later. Make sure that's really thick. Giving my dad a very big smile, apparently. Do I want to do details or do I want to do eyeballs? Or do I want to do hair? I want to do details. These yellow masses are freaking me out. So actually, let's get Flatsy. Okay, we've got Flatsy and some Blacksy. I'm scared. Okay, here's the mouth. Oh, kinda. I've got a brush 4. Right, we gotta give her a nose. Like that. Okay, there's a nose. And the eyeball. Like that. I know it looks very Tim Burton-y right now, but we're gonna edit at some point. Comes up and I'm gonna give her an ear, even though her ears are covered. Sure. This looks like a thing, kinda. I'm gonna need to futz real hard. I need to mess with this really, really hard. But yeah. God, it's horrifying. But I'm gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going because I have to keep going. There's my, apparently I have really tiny ears. I don't know, do I? Do I have really tiny ears? I think I have normal sized ears. Oh, that's a very powerful smile you got there, Andrea. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, sure. horrifying. This is new and weird. Let's go with that. This is new and weird. People did always say I had my mother's eyes. Oh no. Oh, this is scary. I hope it looks better later. I wonder what the process is for when they animate The Simpsons. Like, how did they start? Do they put the yellow and then the black and then the white? Or do they do it all in a different order? Like, how do they go about it? Because this is scary. This is like actually kind of scary. An ear. That should have gone out more to give him an ear, which is okay. That's fine. No, don't go into the yellow. You have black on your brush. What are you doing? I'm starting to shape out his hair because I actually have a pretty decent model of something that kind of looks like his hair in front of me. Okay, and then eyeball. Oh, dear parents, I'm friggin' sorry, y'all. Real quick, I'm gonna do the detail in my mom's hands. Hand, the thumb, 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger. Okay, we'll fill that in with some yellow in a minute. I gotta let some of that dry down. It's actually not looking horrendous. It's scary as hell, but it's not looking horrendous. All right, so I just have brown, because we're all brunettes. I'm just gonna fill this in. I'm gonna let that dry, do my mom's hair, because her head's freaking me out the most. And now I have my hair. What does my hair look like in this picture again? It sort of fits under the cap. Y'all, this is tricky. Trying to paint in someone else's style completely is really tough. Like, this is really weird. It's not like, oh, just taking a picture of something and trying to paint what it looks like. This is a different style entirely. But I'm trying my darndest. It's all for you, Matt. It's for you, buddy. Actually, the placement of the cap isn't entirely terrible. I need to outline my collar. That looks weird. That's better. I need to fill in those eyes. I need to fill in the eyes. Got thin brush 4 again. I'm gonna fill in the eyes because these are horrifying. Okay, go real close in on the brush. Painting perfectly round objects is rather difficult. In all honesty, that's better. It's a little less Tim Burton and a little more Simpsons. Right now it looks like we're looking through some funky, like, goggles. I don't hate it. Oh, my mom and I get 3 eyelashes per eye. Let's get flatsy. I'm scared. That's okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, these are massive. Better. Really quickly gonna give us some pupils. Oh man, here we go. I'm just getting the very tip into the black. Terrifying. Oh no. Oh, that's absolutely horrifying. No. Why is my mom looking off in the distance? Never happened. Never happened. Never happened. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Those pupils? Never happened. What? Do they need to be a little bigger? Is that what it is? That's what it is. real quick, cover up this bit. I'm just gonna try and give like everything an outline just to really make it look cartoony. Just trying to define everything just a little bit clearer. Look, man, you know, it kind of looks like my family if we were on The Simpsons. Well, that's day 14. I'll bring you in for the close-up. There it is. There's my masterpiece. So clearly cartoons are not my strong point. You know what? It's not the worst. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope you had fun with this. This was a weird experience. This was new and challenging. I think as difficult as it is, realism is more my speed. I appreciate the suggestion, Matt. Really, don't think that this was bad. This was a learning experience. This was cool. It was cool to try. And really, it's not the worst. If you had fun with this like I did, please give the video a thumbs up, give it a share, subscribe below, and check out the playlist because now we have 14 videos to look at. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you tomorrow for the halfway point.